Today, the graduating class of 2016 becomes the newest generation of UVU alumni. With that in mind, we'll now hear from Curtis Blair, President of the UVU Alumni Association and a member of the UVU Board of Trustees. Immediately following Curtis's remarks, the Uvu Wind Symphony will favor us with Festivo by Edward Gregson. Curtis.
Good evening. There was a day and time when the only way to listen to music on the go was to listen to the radio. Here's an image of my dad's 1962 Pontiac Bonneville. And here is an image of a transistor radio. As long as you could get reception, you could listen to music. Then in the 70s, we moved to a much more portable platform for listening to music on the go. Yes, the 8-track tape. My guess is that less than half of the audience here tonight even recognizes what this is. In fact, Paige Holland had to dig through President Holland's storage boxes just to find this little gem for my speech tonight. In case you can't see it, it's actually Donnie and Marie Osmond's Going Coconuts. Commit this to memory, young people. It's truly a music artifact. Although they were invented long earlier, long player records, also called LPs or vinyl records, became popular in the 70s and the 80s. There's Air Supply. That's my record of Billy Joel's Glass Houses. And this is the player on which we would listen to the music. Even today, true music lovers claim that the best sounding music of all time is on vinyl. Now, fast forward another 4 to 6 years, and we have a new medium for carrying music, the cassette tape. This is my journey tape, and this is how we would listen to our music. It's called a boombox, and if you were lucky, it would have a record button on it, and then you could record your favorite songs onto a blank cassette tape and listen to it whenever you wanted. That's what we used to call music on demand. Now, if you were really lucky, you owned one of these, a Sony Walkman. Advance another 4 to 6 years into the late 80s and early 90s, and the compact disc, or the CD, became the most convenient way to carry music. I didn't think there could be an invention any more cool than the CD. This is the first time that you could skip tracks with just a push of a button. And here's the player on which we would listen to a CD. It was a Sony Discman. The only trouble was that in order to listen to this, you had to put it on your desk and your earbuds and hunch over, and you couldn't bump it or it would skip a track on you. You most certainly couldn't mow a lawn on the first generation Discman. Notwithstanding, can I just say that the music of the 80s was way better than the music of the 90s? Move forward another 4 to 6 years into the 2000s, and this is how we began to carry our music, on an iPod. Back then, we would download a digital music file and create a playlist. During this era, playlist might include the Black Eyed Peas, Usher, Green Day, or One Republic. Now, over the next 5 years, the MP3 players became smaller and smaller and smaller. An iPod Shuffle in the 2000s could hold hundreds of songs and might include music from Paramore, The Killers, or Fall Out Boy. Now today, we don't carry our music around because we really don't even own our music, do we? Instead, we stream the music we want to listen to at the very moment we want to listen to it. Our music is in the cloud and on demand. And can I say, personally, hands down, that the best $10 I spend out of my bank account every month is with Spotify. And the player, any device that connects to the internet. Now take a look at the car stereo. Just like music and the players on which we listen to it have been reinvented every 4 to 6 years, many of you came to this university 4 to 6 years ago and had to reinvent yourself. And now look at you. The core of who you are has not changed, but hopefully your perspectives have. My challenge to you this evening and for a lifetime is to never stop reinventing yourself. Seek out the music, the friends, mentors, hobbies, and careers in your life that challenge you to be better than you were before. Give room to those best influences in your life that will help shape and mold you to become that player that plays the best music life has to offer. Wherefore, as the duly appointed president of the Utah Valley University Alumni Association, I charge you, the graduating class of 2016, to uphold the values celebrated in the mission of this great institution of higher education. Therefore, I charge you to go forth from this ceremony as people of integrity, as lifelong learners and leaders, and as stewards of our globally interdependent community. Now, having prepared you to accept these responsibilities, I now invite you to signify your willingness to uphold these values by announcing tonight, "I will," to our assembly in response to the following question. Graduates, will you accept these responsibilities? Come on, Wolverines, you can do better than that. Graduates, will you accept these responsibilities? That's more like it. Therefore, on this 28th day of April, 2016, I invoke my authority as president of the Utah Valley University Alumni Association and officially declare that you are alumni of UVU and will join with those who have preceded you. Together with hundreds of thousands of others, you will always be Wolverines. Thank you.
Thank you, Curtis, for your welcome and your challenge to our newest alumni. As for discovering and showcasing my Donner Emery Osmond 8-track, by executive order, I hereby release you as Alumni President. So.